My name is Quaggersall. Welcome back to our Prussian Baltic Crusader campaign in EU4. Alright, so we're fighting the Ottomans. I've picked out a peace deal I want to shoot for. It includes cleaning him out of the Balkans and a little bit up here, and some war reps. That'll all be helpful. Should be good. And then we want to focus on our next goals, which by the time we integrate this guy in 24, I want to either be at war or I've already finished the wars to eat Bavaria and probably the Palatinate and Württemberg. Maybe Ravensburg. Probably not Ravensburg. But yeah, if we can just clean up these areas when we get him integrated, we will form Germany, and then it's a war against France and a few of these guys to clean up what I want. Then we're going to turn this entire area into a client state of the Dutch. And yeah, we'll probably move our trade capital to here and develop it, and once they have a lot of this area, we'll start pulling that trade, because that would be super helpful if we had this money instead of this money. Of course. Let's see, what else? We'll probably keep building these boats as the time comes, but we have a loan right now. I want to save money and get that loan paid off. The war reps in this war will be super helpful. We're a ways away, but I think we can get it. We can always pull back like one or two, and that's not really impactful, but I want to get him out of Europe. That's been one of my goals. Our next war with the Ottomans, we would probably concentrate on this area to get Tabriz or Afghanistan more land. And once we get Brandenburg integrated, we'll free up 11 Diplo a month, which we're already 12 ahead of time, so we'll start right on in on Afghanistan probably. But anyways, let's jump back in here and see if we can't get these Ottomans a little defeated. We're sending this guy over to get Morocco out. I don't know if we're going to send people over to get Pasai out. I'm looking for a really high war score though, so maybe we have to. Is it even possible? Is it possible to walk to Pasai? Yeah, I suppose it is. I'm gonna get it started just in case it has to be done. And it'll take a while. Hopefully we don't have to and they can just come back, but hey, we got Frankfurt done. Are we done coring? I haven't been doing much coring. Yeah, we're done coring. I expanded a little bit in here, but it's been taking me too long to get to between wars. We lost Bukhara. They went up there and killed my colony stack. What a dick. Alright, they're probably coming for this one next. That's just not couth. France wants me to let him through. I guess. I don't really care. Alright, we got any other forts down here? Don't see any. I guess we just start carpeting. Yeah, 29's not as much as I would like. Great Britain's influencing Texas. Yeah, are they ever gonna, like, vassalize that guy? Should have done it a while ago. If you're not gonna eat him, you should just eat him, but you want to be friends so that the Spanish don't eat him. I guess I understand that. Why are you black flagged in my territory? Did they get rid of that fort? Definitely a fort there. Like a level 6 or 8 fort. Would have been helpful at this point. I wouldn't have to be attacking into these guys. That would be defensive. But that's alright. They're your rebels, so they suck balls. Now we got Ardabil separatists. Yeah, I thought the Ottomans killed off all the separatists in here, but that's okay. We'll help out. Here we go. If we can get Marrakesh out, and we have a... Oh no, I took the better sieger. Stop in here, and we're going to give you the better sieger. This is a level 5 fort. Goods produced. See, this coal keeps fluctuating back and forth, and when we have it, we make pretty good money. Or not. Maybe we just lost it. I don't know. Go there. Do we still have too many? Yeah. Frederick Wilhelm, I apologize, but your name is the same as our name. No, that was our dad. Your name is the same as our son, so go away. This is a really good duke. I'll be sad to see him go. We can get Morocco out. That'll help the war score. He's got rebels, which will help his enthusiasm. But we still want to do a lot more to him, so yeah, we need to keep pushing. What could we do? Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to go all the way around to get that back. Let's try here, just in case. And then these troops head this way. Need to give you a guy. Because we're having to go around and you're gonna have to take this, and then it's gonna elongate the war quite a bit. Ming exists again. Lost all his cores. My instincts is out. Just killed 11,000 cannons. Okay. That's always fun. He's about to take his capital back, though. It's still his capital, isn't it? Yeah. Still a long way away, so we're not even going to worry about that. There's a chance we have enough time. Nope. Oh, what if I said, hey, Brandenburg, you might have enough time to get across the strait and start on that. And then this, I can go, hey, Greece, hold that for a second. Oh, the heir's got morale of armies, so he's not going to be too bad either. This is a lot of carpeting and only one fort, but there's a fort and there's a fort, so yeah, I guess I should be helping out here. He just got so many troops. Alright, let's have you guys this way and you guys there. Now that Brandenburg should be able to sit there for a second. He might even take it back, but we need to stop this. Alright, there's Marrakesh, so we should be able to get him out. Annul treaties and give us money. Yeah, that's fine. He only has the one fort, and it's a level 5, so that really... Oh, we lost Cairo as well. You should pass through Alexandria, so that's fine. And I can pass this back to me. Just in case we, there we go. We needed to peace out at some point. I don't want that to go to Greece because that's... Oh, that's unfortunate, actually. Oh, that's a lot of manpower. Shouldn't have done that. We gave more than we got, though, and a lot of it was cannons, so nice. Getting reinforced as well. And yeah, you'll get on Black Flag soon. No worries. Mazanda Randy Separatists pass through there to there. And you do the same, but you'll basically reinforce because you're slower. Works. We've lost Kish. Ugh. This is hurting our war score as well. See, if we had all of his occupations not being a thing, we would have about 6 war score back. It's not a lot, but it's something. It's as much as Constantinople gives us, basically, almost. Basically, almost. And I can gain 11 more. So time and just stopping some of his stuff will do the trick, I think. Like getting stuff like this back and moving out here with these guys. Taking Thessaly back is this one, yeah, okay. Let's head up this way and try to kill off that army And then these guys can maybe come this direction. I want you to go to like Kish and you to go to Bukhara, because that fort should take that back. And he's got rebels, but they're taking forts back, which is unfortunate. 71%. $72. 94. Our absolutism went up. That's also something we can do with all these military points. You get a little bit more absolutism. Makes this go down to 91, and we have it. Ugh, that's fun. Now, it's 132% overextension, but it's the only war that we're in, and I'm going to give some land to Greece and some land to Hungary. I might give them it all. They might be too strong at that point. No, I think I'm going to push for Kocaeli, and then keep this area and Bulgarian areas for me, and give Greece, like, actually I'll probably keep all this. I'll just give Greece, Albania, and this stuff, these little islands, and maybe Serbia, because Hungary really doesn't need to get any bigger. But I might give Hungary, Belgrade, and the rest of Bosnia. He already has a teeny bit of Serbia, although Serbia doesn't start with that at the beginning of the game, but he starts with a core on it. Yeah, and I'll keep the Bulgaria area, except for Skopje, and the Thrace area and Kocaeli to keep this straight open for the next war. And then this. That's some coring I can do. The war reps will be helpful, and we need to get back into those European wars that will be more useful. So if we just go like 2 months and get a fort or two, should have this, I think. -5. The problem is you're going to take forts as well, so... Are you guys not... I thought we had you going that way. Fun. We won. We got all the way out here. See, that's why sometimes I do that. It won't get him out, but it might give us the war score we need. It does. Cool. Even do 167 ducats. Now this gets us the prestige we need. And an extra 15. So if we did want to do something with like Hungary. Placate. I think that's worth it, because we'll still be up in the mid to high 90s. There we go. Let's stick over here so I can see the map change. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. He's out of Europe. He's finally out of Europe, and we got 142 power projection, which will cap at 100, but keep us over 50 for... almost 100 years, because we have got like 40, well no, we have 41 if you don't count the declared war with the Ottomans, so, and the conquered provinces from the Ottomans, so 91 years or something like that will keep us over 50. That's pretty nice. And they'll take out those rebels. Now, first things first, let's give a little bit of, before we even unpause it, because I will get over, I am almost 40 over. We can start with Greece, because he's not in too bad a shape and not disloyal, or close to being disloyal. And that's still called Naxos, so yeah, you go there. You can also have Albania. And Durrës. And Pezje. There you go, and then Hungary, I'm just going to give you these and that, and we're going to see if I can core all of the rest of Serbia, so that I then have like a port here, and I don't know, it's something. I just don't want to do it all, but I don't want to give it all away, so try to find a way to smooth the borders a bit. And maybe we'll say we couldn't decide, they couldn't decide which one of them should have that, so I just kept it. And Bosnia. Now this probably hasn't updated, but let's give it a day. No, it's not enough. Alright, it's gotta be Greece, right? Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Greece. Let's start with the Serbian areas. I don't need that gold mine. I mean, it'd be somewhat helpful, but it'll also just cause me inflation. I could establish a new border. I think I like that. So we'll give him Sofia as well. And then we'll go back to Hungary and give him these three. That's somewhat clean. And then I will keep the remainder of Bulgaria and Thrace and this area open. Now I'm wishing I hadn't given him Bessarabia. No, there's something we can do about that. Not worth it. Maybe I should just integrate him at some point. He is a march, though. Did we ever take Diplo ideas? We did. So what happens if we break march? That's even further away. They went down by 50. And their Liberty Desire is fine. So yeah, maybe we'll do him after Afghanistan or something. I don't know. Alright, let's get to coring as much as this as we can. We can't do Silistria because it's under siege, but that'll be cleaned up soon. Very good. Oh yeah. Almost killed it too. Freaking Kassians. I don't know what the way to make his name into an adjective would be. Why don't you just go there, split, and go here. Alright, so our next goal is over here, and we have 2 years until we can attack either Bavaria or the Palatinate, but we have no truce with France. So it's time to start shipping troops over here. And these two as well. And this guy also. I feel like we're missing at least one stack. Well, there's one over here, but no. Oh, you know what it is? We got stack wiped during that war. Man, I am still not making a lot. Port maintenance, army maintenance is still pretty massive. We're just not making enough on trade. No longer valid. I figured that was coming soon. And we're not even rooting out corruption fully anymore, and we're still losing money. Oh no. Well, no, that's... Well, suppose the war is only 167. Making 213. Production just shot up. Oh, okay. That's why. When we have that good produce, the production is high. And then we lose it sometimes because there's coal other places and we don't have. Frustrating. I need to get more dominance in here and move into the English trade node. And then once we have trade dominance, we will have the coal whenever we have it. we'll get more modifiers. It'll be good stuff. Now, this loan, we owe 2363. We need to get that paid off, because that'll be an extra 7 ducats a month. So I can get my monthly thing clean, even when we're not... Like right now, we would still be making 14 ducats without war reps, which is nice. And... let's see... when the trade's down at like 75, which is what it seems to be when it's not, when we don't have that goods produced modifier, or when the production is down to 75, we would be like 9 low or something like that. That's really rough, and then that interest will make up most of that, so we'll just be at like 2, which is pretty good, so I'm happy with that. What our war over here, I think, is going to be actually against Brunswick, so that the capital will be Brunswick. I will probably do imperialism though, so that we can get Flanders and Holland easier. And see, that just says consequence of Hoya, because I think Flanders and Holland would count as like nationalism, but I'm not going to risk that it doesn't include them, because we would be fighting both Flanders and Holland, and we could possibly do that. Now, who would they... Bavaria. Great Britain. There's... yeah, that's why I didn't want a co-belligerent before. I was looking at these, I think, last episode, and decided co-belligerencies were a bad idea. Get another colonial army set up here. We're losing generals, but we're capping again, so I'll probably do another set. Another few more and see if we get... there's a good sieger. I'll keep with that. Just a 5-5, but I can live with it. There are campaigns where I wouldn't have anywhere near that. I'm so happy we got him out of Europe. The borders, meh. I'll deal with it. I could, the next time we have prestige, or the next time we have money. No, I got a loan. Next time we have money, though. We go for cleaning him up a bit and then steal this from him. That would look so much better. Alright, so we've got a 75, a little more, you know, 80-something K. Why don't you come over here, and you're going to take on Brunswick and just kill him. He's just level 1-4. I just want you to wipe him and take him super quickly. And these 3 need to move towards these guys. The French, I was looking at them before. We've got a morale and a half point against them, which is pretty nice. But we'll go away because we have a plus 20% from an event. So, he's still got 121k. Like, I need to be able to match his forces right here. And then my allies can take on the other stuff. So, yeah, once these 2 armies get up here, we'll be fine. Oh, and they're gonna stop rivaling each other, which might mean an alliance. Which we do not want. So we'll just attack. I just attacked him directly, like a doofus. So now Paris is the war goal. But it is what it is. So there, anyways, you start there, and you support him kind of by going there. You come down here and go there. Figure it out. You guys move against down here if you can. No. Oh, okay. We have like a gateway into their land, so they haven't asked for any accesses in here yet, which is completely fair, actually. And then our boats should probably... look at them. Look at them hiding. Like a good boat. Hiding in port. And then... Luxembourg. I guess I'll go up to a 3. Can't find any 2s relatively easily. Just get things done. Oh, game wants to take a bunch of manpower from me. Guess the logic of that one is... It seems weird that they would reduce manpower because you delayed salaries, so that's presumably money. But I guess the idea is that you get deserters because they're not getting paid. Man, these are expensive. Luxembourg, let's go to Namur. See, he doesn't want to do that to me. He'll do it to my, a new consort. Lose 20 prestige and legitimacy. Do we really need a consort? Sorry, dude. You ain't getting married. Not for 20 legitimacy. Good God. Antwerpen has fallen. Go to Flanders. You go to Calais. So I was discussing with, I forget exactly who I was discussing it with. Might have been during the MP. But somebody was talking about how... we were talking about 1.30 and how France is getting such a buff out of the Vassal Swarm. To be fair, I haven't played 1.30 yet, so maybe it won't be as much of a buff as I'm thinking, but it seems to me like it's a huge buff. So I will take the Diplo rep. So, you know, working off that premise, if it is a buff, which I think it is, I'm wondering why they think they need to give France a buff. And he was saying, well, France doesn't do so hot later in game. Like, based on... Yeah, you see France here. He couldn't beat Spain, even with our help at that one point. Even though I didn't help that much. And, like, why hasn't he moved against Liège? Because he's afraid of even just this rump empire? Like, come on, the Palatinate. Why does France suck? Well, this is one of the reasons why. He hasn't upgraded his forts. But the very simplest thing is, he won't build a fort on his capital. Like, even a level 2 fort here would be so much better. Like, to make it a level 3. Would be so much better than just having an open capital in 1721. Like, if you built... Even if you built, like, a level 6 here and a level 6 here, and just got rid of the other forts, you'd be so much stronger. And be about the same amount of money he's paying on forts. But he should pay more on forts. Like, that would be worth it. And I don't know, it just seems so simple for them to make that change, and France would get stronger, but not really that much stronger against players, which I think they're afraid they might make it too strong for more beginning players to ever be able to conquer. I don't know. Just seems, I don't want to say too simple, because that's unfair, because there's a lot that goes into maybe the reasons why they might do what they're doing there, but it seems simple at least, even though it might not be. So what are we going to do in this war? Well, let's just crisscross. They're already going there. I like the idea of... We're going to take this, of course. That's #1 priority. We'd also want the war not to be that long, so we don't want to, like, have to push for 100%. We're only on 33, unfortunately. You move down to, like, there to support, because that is always a bad one. People are getting broken. Well, it's only hills. I'm so used to France being strong by this point, at least his army, and my army is just stronger, so I don't have to worry about it so much. And see all these level 2 forts. If they were level 6 forts, this would not be going this easy. I'm wondering, you think we're going to be able to take the entire this area? Not if we don't siege it down. I don't think we're going to be able to, because I wasn't able to co-belligerent them. But are we at war with Savoy? I see, I'm actually more afraid of him. You see this? Level 8 fort? Good God. So I've got to get through this level 4 fort, even be able to be allowed to get to the level 8 fort. And I don't want to fight the level... Oh, let's not do that yet. He was coming to attack me, by the way. We'll do the level 2 for it. And just try to get him out. A good read, military power, and nobility loyalty. Okay, so I think I've mentioned this event before, but this one doesn't make sense to me at all. So there is absolutely no reason to take this one. 0, 100%. Like, there's no reason to take this. This, even if it's just loyalty, it doesn't have influence. If this had influence, there would be some cases where you might take this. But it's just loyalty. So they get positive loyalty and 50 military power. If you don't want to use the military power for anything else, you can come in here and click this button. You just gotten 2 army professionalism instead of 1. And 10 loyalty with your nobility. There's 0, absolutely 0 reason to ever take that lower one. Okay. Even though we didn't use those guys, that just went up by 4. And it cost me 50 military points, but I needed to do it anyways because I was going over 1,000. I just want to kind of keep that low so we get the institution. You support him there. I just go to burn as well. Let's see. There we go. I might turn trade off to keep stability on. Stability gives you that just one more Diplo rep. And these guys keep getting lower and lower because I keep turning it off. Not having that one Diplo rep for a few months. But trade is also important. We're making 82 ducats a month though now. Part of the reason is our influence here is making it so less gets pulled out of here. I think that's actually, yeah, that's a significant part of the reason. Which is kind of crazy. Because we have all this siege down, we're getting more influence in the area, which is causing trade propagation to be smaller for other people. More impactful than you might think. Alright, I gotta take a break. Next episode, we are going to clean up this area, and we're going to go in on the Palatinate first, so that we can fight him and Austria. I might break Sardinia Piedmont with him, so it's just him and Austria. And while we're fighting that, we'll attack Bavaria, so that we don't have to fight Austria again. Hopefully Holland will be dead. I don't know. I'm going to explore exactly what I want to do in this area and how much we want to push. We might 100% France. That would be fun. But anyways, let me know what you think. If you got any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. Or head on over to the Discord. Leave me a like if you liked what you see, and a subscribe if you want to see more. Most importantly, though, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.